PK, Phenom, Elev8 Pro Wrestling. You got what it takes to be a champion? Together we rise. PK, Phenom, Elev8 Pro Wrestling. Energetic, electric, eclectic. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Elev8 Pro, we on the ride. We levitate, let's go. Up in the skies. Elev8 Pro, we on fire. We levitate, let's go. Better recognize. DDTs, suplex, Royal Rumble. Who's best? Yes. Y'all really, really want it with me? I'm a machine, show me who's next. Yes. Minotaur, I'm a monster too. Ray Theory, I got my crew. We climb the top rope, we fly through the sky. High energy show, the snake testify. Until the end, many men wondering why. On your mat, on your back, 1, 2, 3, cry. Elev8 Pro, we on the ride. We levitate, go, go. Out in the skies. Elev8 Pro, we on fire. We levitate, let's go. Better recognize. Together we rise.
Welcome to another edition of Elev8 Pro Resurgence. I'm Brittany Nicole, and you know, a wise man once said that violence is not the answer. However, I don't think these two got the memo. With me now is Mott the Forman. Mott, you are literally minutes away from making your debut in Cecilia, Louisiana. Can you elaborate a little bit more on why they call you the Forman?
Well, Brittany, instead of elaborating, let me go out there and show everybody who I am and why they call me the Foreman, and I'm guarantee you that I'm going to get the job done. It's Moditude time.
So is this guy, a trainee of the Elev8 Pro Performance Center, Mott Flemming. Of course, he's already made his wrestling debut, but this is his Elev8 Pro debut. Like I said, one of the trainees from the Elev8 Pro Performance Center. And if you want to become a wrestler and you want to learn some of the best in the business, visit Elev8 Pro on their Facebook or Elev8 Pro on their website. Learn more about the Performance Center today. Ryan, I'm excited about this match.
Got to be excited for this. Come on, Matt's one of those guys that you just have to pull for. He's making his Elev8 Pro debut. Again, like we talked about, he's an Elev8 Pro Performance Center grad. So come on, he's one of those guys you just have to pull for.
Just as I mentioned, sorry. Let's be quiet. He's lying. Oh no, I thought he was lining up for a swing. I apologize. Just like I mentioned, Ryan, stand up, clap for this man. Show him the respect he deserves. Disrespect, Ryan.
Listen, I gotta be honest with you. This guy, Dale Springs, undefeated, but never has won a match clean. How can you stand up for this guy?
What are you talking about? He's undefeated. He's won every single one of his matches. Look, this is the man under par, Dale Springs. Just recently competed in the BMW Open. At the golf tournament this weekend. The only reason that he was even there was because everybody's talking about Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson. Dale Springs said, you know what, I gotta go down, I gotta go calm down some of this talk about them. Let's talk about Dale Springs. The man under par. Everyone please be quiet. He's going to practice his swing, he's gotta line up for a swing. Everyone please be quiet. The man under par, but above you all, above us all. Ryan, stand up!
Come on, listen, he may be under par, but so are his morals. He's never won a single match clean.
Ryan.
Oh, Jesus, come on.
Oh my goodness, what a beautiful swing. That had to travel at least 200 yards, Ryan. That was beautiful. You know, Ryan, I had the opportunity to speak with Dale Springs earlier today because I'm one of the only people he actually gets the line of day to. I was able to speak with Dale Springs today, and some of you that may notice, I know a lot of the people here in the crowd are too dumb to notice, but Dale Springs actually has a new caddy this time around. The last caddy he had he ended up giving him a wedge when he needed a putter, and you simply can't do that.
It's a simple mistake, Casey. People make mistakes. Come on.
He was paid too much. He was paid too much money to make that much of a mistake. Okay. But listen, let's not talk about the caddy because the man.
He opened fire the guy.
Dale Springs is in the ring right now. Undefeated. But more importantly, both of these guys, Elev8 Pro Performance Center graduates. Ryan. Oh my goodness, what a throw from
I will give that to you. Both guys, Elev8 Pro grads. You got to be proud of these two for what they've accomplished thus far in their career. But I mean, come on, with Dale Springs, again, not a clean win yet. I can't get behind a guy, Case. Now look, if he pulls out a clean win tonight, maybe we'll talk about it.
And a nice knee to the gut of Mott.
Oh, come on, the rake of the eye. Come on. You can't do that.
That was a nice, simple forehead slap. Nice chop in the corner. Dale Springs looking great early on. Ryan, what does Mott have to do to reverse the momentum, turn the tide in his favor for this match?
Got to be honest with you, Mott's got to put up some offense here. I mean, look, Dale's playing around in the ring. Oh, there we go. That's the Mott we know and love. There we go. Get him in the corner, Mott.
Oh my goodness! See, the ref should be counting.
There you go,
oh my
Mott.
Gosh.
Mott Foreman, obviously the crowd is behind him, because how could you be behind a guy like Dale Springs?
Well, great ring awareness from Dale Springs, able to roll out of the ring, take a breather. You know, he's getting ready to make the final cut. He's going for a birdie on the back nine. You know, on the 18th hole, he's going for a birdie. Got to take a break, take a breather. Oh, see, look, the referee not counting, but smart ring awareness from Dale Springs.
Call it what you want, Casey. It's a cheap way to wrestle.
Mott was pulling his hair. How was that a cheap way?
Mott was trying to get him into the ring to have an actual wrestling match without any tomfoolery.
Oh, Ryan, you are naive. You are more naive than you look, sir. Tell you what, Ryan, I know the people are trying to watch the match, but you look so weird. Your head is reflecting so much light. The sun is jealous. Okay? Well, let's get back to the match here. Dale Springs with a nice boot to the corner on Mott. Again, Mott not looking good here. And a close 2 count. Ryan, you know how much of a pay cut I would take just to be Dale Springs' caddy for a day?
Jeez, tell me, Casey, come on.
Like, I make this much money, I would take this much money.
Oh, jeez, come on. You got to be kidding me. He fired his first caddy after, like, what, a couple matches? Come on. The guy didn't do anything wrong.
He made a mistake. You don't make a mistake, you don't get fired.
Made a simple mistake.
Ryan,
Come on,
if you
Casey.
mess up on commentary tonight, guess what? You're fired. I'm still here because I don't make mistakes. Okay? The Elev8 Pro CEO loves me. That's why I've had 2 broadcast colleagues. They're both gone.
Yeah, the Elev8 Pro CEO, the same guy who got booed out of the arena. Come on, first time we started the show. This guy, come on, he's not a guy you want to get behind, just like Dale Springs.
Look, I understand your infatuation with the CEO, but let's talk about the match at hand right now, Ryan. Dale Springs with another close 2 count. Not really struggling to gain some momentum and gain any offense here.
Crowd with a loud
maybe
Mott
this
chants.
is a newcomer. Maybe some, I don't want to say ring rust, but oh my goodness, and Dale
Come
Springs.
on, how dirty is this? Come on. He spits on these fans who've paid their hard-earned money to come watch him display his craft in the ring.
Maybe they should disrespect the man under par. You know, I watched Dale Springs, and I think of just how great the Elev8 Pro Performance Center has helped him become. I mean, let's face it, he's the man under par, and he was great before he went to the Elev8 Pro Performance Center. But the Elev8 Pro Performance Center really just elevated his game.
Not taking anything away from Dale Springs as a wrestler. He's got a great gift and ability in the ring. Just when you look at his character, when you look at the person he is, you have question marks arise.
Nice hold here, working over the arm of the Forman, of Mott. The crowd firmly behind Mott, though. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, all these people probably work in like construction or in a restaurant or something, you know.
Come on, Casey. These people here, they do what they have to do to provide for their families.
And you know what I did? I went ahead and I perfected my craft, and now I get paid to talk. Something I'm really good at, something you can improve a little on. But
yeah, well, that's a little bit hard.
Get there. And a 2 count from Mott.
Oh, what's the caddy doing up here, Ken? What's the caddy doing up here?
He's just doing what the last
He's
caddy
not a
didn't
part
do.
of the match. Get off the apron.
He's helping Mott. He's giving Mott work.
Jeez. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me.
What a fantastic win from
Again.
Dale Springs. Stand up and give him some applause.
I will not stand up. This is crazy. This is the fourth time Dale Springs has won not clean.
Absolutely, the winner, Dale Springs. Yeah,
Every single time.
Referee.
Oh, come on, Dale. You've done enough.
Oh, see, look, now Mott has a weapon. This is unreal. The referee needs to get him out of there. Here's a danger. Leave the caddy alone. The caddy did nothing to you. Ryan, this is a travesty.
The caddy just getting what he deserves, Casey.
Oh, no, this is unreal. Oh, my goodness.
You know, I don't see why you always feel the need to get involved in my business, Dale. We never have to bring our personal relationship into the ring. But since you want to golf on my course, guess that means I'll just golf a few rounds on yours. And since our referees here can't seem to do their job, I've requested to be the ref of your next match. So don't duff it, Dale. Wouldn't want to disappoint your girlfriend again, would you?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Bushwood Country Club, weighing 200 pounds, the man under par, the golf father, Dale Springs.
4.
And his opponent, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing 225 pounds, this is the Mountain Mendoza! Ring the bell. Well, we are back for Elev8 Pro Resurgence and with special guest referee Amaris Blair. I'm so excited for this match.
Yeah, that's an abuse of power if you ask me, but on a bright side, one of the most favorite people in the world to the CEO, Benjamin J. Wood, is in the ring right now, and that is Dale Springs. Dale Springs, world-renowned golfer, been on the course with Dale several times. What a blast and a pleasure it is to hang out with
golf?
such a renowned... Yes, I do golf. Thank you very much. I have quite a power stroke.
I'm not going to touch that one. But Dale's trying to outpower the Mountain?
I don't know much about the Mountain. He's a young up-and-comer from the Performance Center Training Center. And, you know, he's a big guy with a lot of potential, but he's in there with a veteran. Not only a veteran, but a former Continental Cup champion, and in my opinion, a future world champion.
Look at that. I mean, Dale's almost down for the count.
Dale is a strategic wrestler, obviously. He's won every match he's won with intelligence, skill, and a better performance than his opponents.
I mean, he was almost... I mean, Amaris is being fair. They did just recently break up, by the way.
They weren't even... He wouldn't date someone like her. Are you absolutely kidding me? I don't even know who she is.
I saw he was gravely upset when she told him.
Yeah, this must have been one of your friends from a past job life.
I mean, I'm just saying, she can ref, she can wrestle.
What we
she's
should
out
be
there.
talking about is how Dale Springs is taking the so-called Mountain
I don't want to talk about Dale Springs.
to school right now.
Well, I mean, Dale is one of the first graduates of the Elev8 Pro Performance Center, and I will give him credit. He's only been in the business for 2 years, and he's traveled all over the United States.
Like that's something new. The man owns a private jet. He is a welcome face in every major country club across the United States, across the world for that matter. Do you know how big a star he is in Iceland?
Is he even old enough to own a private jet?
You know, this is the problem with social media and people like you in the business today. You have no confidence, you have no recognition of the greatness that you're witnessing. Look at the technical
I'm
skill.
witnessing greatness right there. I mean, that was technical skill.
Mendoza got lucky, a lucky shot, and just like that, Dale's recouping. A veteran smart
He's
move,
running away.
taking himself to the outside.
Dale Springs
catching
ran away.
Oh my goodness.
He almost broke his nose.
Yes, he did, because he's a violent person. He's obviously from New Orleans.
What do you got against New Orleans? I'm from New Orleans.
We don't have enough time to cover that.
Well, we're not going to touch base on any of that, but Mendoza, even though he is a young...
And that's the
up-and-coming-
inexperience of the mountain right there.
I think that's the inexperience of Dale thinking he could lift someone who calls himself the Mountain.
Dale Springs is a joke. Look, I'll give it to you.
That wasn't battle cry.
The mountain's got size, he's got power. But what has he got upstairs? Is he able to capitalize? You know, he's thinking rash right now. But is he going to be able to finish the job? Is he going to be able to put away
I
someone
think he looks
elite
like he's finishing it pretty
like
good.
Dale Springs? And I don't think
That seems like a pretty good finish right there. Looks like he's going in for the pin.
big sidewalk slam. And look at that
2.
fast catch by the referee. Obviously, she has a problem with Dale Springs. We know this.
That
And now
was
she's
a
taking that aggression out.
beautiful
She shouldn't even be in this match.
slow
She almost
count.
just cost Dale Springs the match with that fast count.
Dale Springs cost Dale Springs the match. Oh, that was,
And what do you have to say about that, Brittany Nicole?
I mean, ow. That's what I basically have to say, but I mean, you know, Dale has to, oh, that's rude.
Just introducing him to the top rope. What's wrong with that?
That's,
And now he just
what's
got
wrong
introduced to
with
the
that?
turnbuckle.
Everything's wrong with that.
1, 2, 3.
He's got a 5 count.
He's not even listening to her.
He's obviously following the rules. Otherwise, he would have been disqualified. Again,
I would have disqualified him before the match even started, honestly.
I don't know what you have with Dale Springs. You know, it's been some of the highlighted interviews of your career. So you should be grateful that a superstar
Highlighted?
the caliber of Dale Springs has even done an interview with you, even given you a chance to get your face on YouTube or some other streaming service.
He sued me for me accidentally making him lose his own golf club.
And you did cost him. And you know how much golf clubs cost? You just can't go to the
I do now.
Goodwill and buy a golf club.
I know now how much they cost.
Dale Springs in charge.
But the Mountain is fighting. I mean, look at that. See? Beautiful. So strong. So powerful.
Now he's going to the top rope. The referee's see now she's not getting there.
Look at her. She's doing her job. See, she's doing her job. She is calling it down the middle. Even though she has a problem with Dale Springs, she is still not being biased.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Dale Springs, a ring veteran, taking advantage of the mountain, and that could be all for him. He looks unconscious.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but
Count, referee.
2 count?
Another slow count.
She's counting right.
You know, obviously, Amaris Blair hasn't had anything better in her life than Dale Springs. She wasted that opportunity. Now she's trying to cost him an opportunity. That's very important. You know, Dale Springs is in line for a title shot eventually here. He's been proving himself in Elev8 Pro, and that's what it's about. You just don't get things handed to you. You just don't call yourself the Mountain and walk in and think you're on top of everything. No, you have to earn a victory.
Look at that.
She stopped counting. Why did she stop counting?
Because he was using the ropes. He was
He
using
had his
the
foot
ropes.
that was extended a little too far. I didn't see anything on the ropes. I don't know what you're talking about.
We can see it plain as day. Are you
Look,
blind?
I don't know what conspiracy theories you're starting up over here. But listen, you're watching way too much TV during this quarantine.
You know, I have.
Did you see him grab the trunks? The Mountain grabbed his trunks. He lifted him up by his trunks.
I didn't see that at all.
No, of course not.
No, I didn't see that at all.
That's because you can't see over the ring apron.
My height has nothing to do with my ability to see. I have a wonderful view of this ring, much like you, where I could see his foot on the ropes when he was trying to
I don't
pin.
care what you can see. What I want to see is Dale Springs here capitalize and get this victory, because right now he's letting the Mountain get a little bit too far ahead of himself. Oh no, and a big clothesline and that kind of momentum.
Beautiful.
You know, anything can happen in professional wrestling.
Oh, now look at that. Look at that. Look at that power, that strength.
Oh no, and a big front slam.
That
And what's he
was
doing?
glorious.
This
That
is
was
exactly
so
the
beautiful.
inexperience I'm talking about. He should have went for a pin. Now he's
going
trying
in
to
for
get
the
flashy.
kill. 1, 2.
Once again, the referee out of position. Come on.
She was in position. She was looking at the shoulders. That was very close. You have to admit,
You know,
Dale
this
Springs
match
almost lost
isn't
that
even
one.
fair for Dale Springs. You created a major distraction having this tramp in the ring with him,
Whoa.
with the power to
Sir.
officiate, and costing him every possible opportunity he's had to put the Mountain away so far.
I will hit you with the ring now. Sir. Tramp? No, sir. I thought it was fitting, especially since
Now
the
the Mountain's
interview.
going to get what he finally deserves, and that's getting knocked down to size. What is she doing?
What are you doing?
Exactly. You can't use a club. You cannot use a club. You
What's he
cannot use a club. That's what else do we have?
He didn't have anything.
3.
I want a 4 count.
And you deserve
That's-
one. That's right. Ring the bell. And
Here's
just
your winner, Dale Springs. That's just rude. He clearly hit him with something.
Yeah, it's called a fist.
That's a lie. That's a lie, and you know it. Well, that's all for this week. We will see you next week here on Elev8 Pro Resurgence. We'd like to give special thanks to the St. Bernard Parish Network, as well as our sponsors, Poppy's Ice Cream, Pastry Pantry, Raising Cane's, and Tonry Law Firm, and of course, viewers like you. We'll see you next week.